Welcome back to The Taste is Right. I am your host, Ty.
I'm your co-host, Gene.
On this episode, we got some big-ass turkey legs.
Yep, that's big turkey.
And twice baked potato here. There's no taste off this week. We're just going to go medieval on it. And since we're going medieval, cheers to you, my friend, with our six-pack
of beer right there, dude. Stein of beer.
Mm-hmm. On this episode, we have the 3 different beers that we will pick as we go.
Of course, in our giant steins of beer, as always, we have the Cheetah.
For now,
Rheingeist Cheetah.
You want to grab some paper towels from over there?
Yeah.
There, can you see them? Hey, I'll be damned. He retched it.
Sure did.
He retched it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So for the bourbon tonight, we are going to Gene picked this up from Jesus Christ, from Kroger.
Yeah, Kroger liquor store.
It's Fighting Cock, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, distilled, aged, and bottled by the Fighting Cock Distilling Company, Bradstown, Kentucky. 51.5% alcohol, 103 proof.
Hell yeah.
So,
that's one angry chicken.
That is a pissed off chicken. Next week, or as you see, Mike is not here. He did
not feeling well right now.
He did have COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So thank God he didn't come on when he said he was going to, or when he's the one that said he wasn't going to come on.
Yeah.
And then he was clear this week, but he said he wanted to give it another week.
Yeah, take a little more time.
Which I'm good with that.
Absolutely.
But we're going to start our the Sweet 16 bracket next week with the bourbon taste off.
All right.
We do need to draw. What?
Yeah, we got to get our seeds.
Yep.
The seeding and stuff for the bourbons.
I think we should pick the number 1 seeds now.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
We're going to just have East and West. Mm-hmm. Well, no, we can't do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got to think of something. But
yeah, gotta draw something up.
My number 1 seed will definitely be the very small batch of Jefferson's.
That's the number 1 overall seed.
Number 1 overall seed for my. Yeah. That's what I'm picking. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. You go ahead and pick the other overall number 1. Plenty to pick from.
I know. I'm gonna say the Weller Special Reserve.
You're gonna go Weller?
Yeah, Weller Special Reserve. That was a fantastic whiskey.
Okay, well, I can actually get them to put on the list then. I'm going to let my bourbon mellow for a second.
Yeah, let the ice get in there.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of this twice baked potato.
Me too.
So now,
it looks really good.
The twice baked potato is actually out of the frozen section at Kroger, so I have no clue if this is going to taste good or not.
Oh, it is. It's good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a baked potato with mashed potatoes on top.
Have you ever had a twice baked potato?
Nope.
I'll do that. That's exactly what it is.
Fucking news to me, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I love them.
There's some bacon in there for some salt.
Yeah.
The cheese on top. It's really good.
So I'm going to go ahead and get into this a little bit as we. This will probably be the basic talking points for this episode. What's going on with the officiating in the NFL, in the freaking NBA?
The eve before the Super Bowl.
I'm just saying, I can't stand LeBron James. Never have liked him. He's a hell of a ball player, but he was definitely fouled going up for that layup.
And they didn't blow whistle?
No.
They just let it go, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand this is not an easy job. It's not for these guys. You ever look at the rule books for the NFL, for the NBA, I mean, it's like reading a dictionary. It's ridiculous. And there's only a few of them on the field or on the court.
Right.
Not sure how many. Was there 5 maybe?
I don't know. NBA, I have no clue.
Yeah, in the NBA, there's, not too many. 3 or 4.
NFL, I know you got the back judge, the time clock judge, The actual official, the line judges. There's a few of them.
I mean, but
I said judges.
Yeah,
Officials. I'm sorry.
You can't see everything all the time, and I get that. But we have this technology now. When we're sitting at home,
We see it.
We see a foul. We can see where these officials are, and it's easy to look at this and go, "How did you not see that?"
You mean like Trey Hendrickson getting held on the last play?
And the guy standing right there, and you think
he had his hand on the flag and didn't throw it.
Like, did you? I mean, was this a judgment call, and you're just an asshole? I mean, what's going on here?
And I like doing research. I love doing research.
That's a weird noise. What is that?
I don't know what that was.
Huh, that was strange. Wasn't your fucking smoke detector, was it?
Probably. But anyway, like I was saying, and everybody says that, the Bengals got screwed. We're huge Bengals fans on this show.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't the Bengals and we still watched that game, I would have said the same thing. I would have said that whoever was playing got screwed. 100%. Well, look at San Francisco. That whole game, they got screwed. I'm not saying the NFL's rigged or scripted, but when you have a head official, his son places a $500,000 bet, or was that the amount? It was some asinine amount for the opposing team. That's a conflict of interest. Sorry.
And I actually have seen very little about that controversial thing. It just kind of disappeared.
Of course it disappeared.
And that kind of made me question its authenticity.
Are you talking about how much you bet?
No, that it happened at all. Because originally I saw it on TikTok, and TikTok is full of shit half the time. But I've heard other people talk about it, so I wasn't the only one that's seen it.
Right.
And then I thought, okay, they said on a radio program, he did an interview and said, "Oh, I had no idea."
He had no idea
of the bet. And I'm thinking, you're a judge, you're the head official for the NFL. This is your son. You guys don't talk about football? I think you do.
Or, before the game, be like, "Hey, Pops, I just dropped $5,000 or however much."
Yeah, I don't know how much it was. I never saw that.
Allegedly, whatever.
But, you can't tell me that, a week before the game, a couple days before the game, you guys weren't talking about the game.
Even if he placed the bet the same day, you're still talking to your dad before that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It's asinine to think that didn't at least come up a little bit.
Right. But anyway, as shifty as that is, man, it's just been all year with every team, the officiating. And the problem is you can get more for being an announcer than you can for being an official in the NFL.
Yep.
They got these guys coming in that don't know shit, that are biased on their favorite teams. You know what I mean? I don't know how to fix it. Because you got to let the players play. I understand that. But at the same time,
you can't let them break the rules. I mean, they put the rules in place for a reason. It's for fair competition. So, if something is extremely minor and ticky-tack, sure, let it go. But if something is blatant and obvious, then, you have to. You can't be one-sided on it. You can't throw a real super ticky-tack flag on one team and then not do the same for the other.
I always like saying you have to keep your energy throughout the whole. So whatever you're going to throw at the beginning of the game, you need to throw at the end of the game.
Absolutely. And the same way goes for the penalties on both teams. We saw they threw the flag on us at the end of the game for the out-of-bounds hit on Pat Mahomes. Not saying that wasn't warranted. He was out of bounds.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
A few plays before that, one of our players got hit out of bounds. Nobody cared.
No.
There wasn't a flag on that. And this dude got hit clearly way out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was so far out. It wasn't even like, oh, maybe he was. No, he was in the seats.
Right, yeah.
And got hit. So, there was no flag on that.
like I said, I don't know. I just think it's kind of a little suspectish that your son places a huge bet and you don't talk to him
Yeah, and you're blowing these huge calls right
the
at the end
whole
of the
game.
And the time clock management.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Let me give you a free third down.
Play clock. And it wasn't just that free third down bullshit. That was ignorant. But it was the whole game. I can't even count how many times during that game they'd be, oh, we need to reset the clock. We need to reset the clock. This never happens. This should never happen.
There you go. They were just trying to set it up so they could have something towards the end of the game if they needed it.
Why are we having to reset this clock every 3 plays?
Like I said, you get used to seeing it. You don't care. And then when something big happens, you're like, there you go.
You know, this is ridiculous. This is never a problem in any other game.
And that officiating crew, that was the same as the Super Bowl last year.
So
that's okay. And I want to know one other thing, too, and this is coming from being a Bengals fan, is how did Joe Burrow not get one vote for MVP?
I don't know. Yeah, just
how's that possible?
Everybody loves Pat Mahomes. That's all it is.
Okay, but how do you not get one vote?
Don't know.
That makes no sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
Here, I found out. This helps.
Does that muffle the sound? Sure fucking does.
What sound?
Perfect.
Oh, excuse me. I just belched right into the microphone. So the turkey leg is absolutely amazing.
Oh, here it is again.
What is that?
I don't know.
That sounds like a fire alarm.
Sounds like a smoke detector. Sort of.
Are you cutting it?
Bucket.
That a party. So I was walking around Kroger, just trying to think of something. It's fucking delicious, isn't it? They're so good. Just trying to think of something to get for the show tonight, food-wise.
It's pretty darn good.
And I stopped and picked up these my little breakfast sausage biscuits for Grayson. And I just happened to look over and seen these sitting there, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm getting that. And then Casey had the idea of having the twice baked potato, which is absolutely delicious. It's gone.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's pretty darn good.
Look at the way Gene's eating that. He got to manhandle that shit. Just pick it up and just Viking bite it. But I am going to go ahead and get into some of this bourbon.
All right.
It's been sitting for a few minutes. Once again, this is Angry Cock. Fighting cock. Sorry, fighting
cock.
103 proof, which that's going to be, it's got some legs. Look at that. Look at the legs. Shoo. Oh.
Now I can smell it. There it was.
Smells. Shoo. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, that's got a great flavor to it.
The after's a little.
Yeah, it hangs out a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't go down terribly smooth, but it does taste good.
The initial.
Yeah, it tastes good.
I don't know if I'm liking the after.
Nah, it goes away quick, I thought.
It's still hanging out in mine.
It's not too bad. Let's go back in. That's good. I like it.
It is good.
I mean, it's not like top, but
Oh, that's still a good bourbon.
it's still very good.
Because we weren't even going to.
Especially for 100 plus proof bourbon.
103 proof, yeah.
Yeah, consider that. I mean, that's a high proof bourbon, and most of the time those are rough shit.
I told Gene we weren't even going to do bourbon. He kind of looked at me and was like, I had to let the phone charge for the show. And he's like, let's just run up and get some bourbon. Said, all right.
Let's go get one. We'll pick one out. So we got one. That jumped out. I think after we get done with our March Madness bourbon competition.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
down.
cool. That's cool. I didn't even think about that. That does line up, though, don't it?
Yeah, a little bit. So when we get through that, I think I'm going to try that fistful of bourbon.
You going to get it?
I think I'm going to get it. I want to give that a shot.
Okay.
I don't know though. Maybe that, or maybe I'll drop some money on one of them more high dollar ones, and we'll get.
We'll
one
all
of
pitch in for one of the high dollar ones. We'll all just throw in and get it then.
just to see if it's. Sorry, I'm being rude. Just to see if you get what you pay for.
Right. And I've liked what we've gotten. There's a few that were just disgusting.
Yeah, there's a few on the shelf down there. There is. So, bourbon is not exempt from taking a seat right down there next to Mad Tree's Thunder Snow and the accumulation.
You know what I just noticed?
What's that?
Is that 50 West? We have 2 different cans of that on there too. That hasn't done good on this show.
No, it hasn't.
One's at Main Street and the other one was Going Plaid.
Main Street and Going Plaid, yeah. And then there's, what else is down there? 2 by 3 Floyds. Of course, Alpha King and Zombie Dust.
You can taste that as soon as you said it.
Yeah. And then, what else we got? Got a Rheingeist down there, that fucking cider, that swizzle.
Well.
And that fretboard, Reba.
Oh, God, that was bad too. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get it this time. I'm going to go get a couple glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get, because the, oh, shoot. That EMT, the homebrew, it's like completely done now. So
normally, if your poultry is pink, it's probably not a good sign.
Right. Well, I got up and got a EMT light. This is the beer that I brewed. You ready for this, Gene?
Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh, that is carbonated, sir.
That was my hand hitting the freaking thingamabob here too. This one don't look as clear as the other ones do.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Perfect, dude. Oh my God.
Good color.
I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's beautiful.
Yep. Absolutely. Looks great. As good as you can get with a homebrew. Look at that.
Damn, look at that. Them glasses there, 2 beer perfect in each.
Hell yeah. That looks so good.
Oh, this one came out at 5% alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So
all right.
Completely finished.
EMT. Cheers, bub.
Dude, that has a really good color now.
It does. It looks great.
Look at carbonation in it.
Looks like a beer.
Look at the carbonation in it.
Smells good. Oh yeah, it smells good.
Oh my God, man.
That's awesome. I love it.
That is so good.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yep. Definitely need to when I do the beers, I'm still going to try one at first week, second week.
Yeah.
But anything after that, it's perfect after that because this has been what, 3 weeks?
Right.
I think 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And this beer, I tell you what, guys,
it's killer.
That is so good. The coloration. I mean, look at that. It's a little bit darker than the Cheetah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends too, because that's a big old glass of beer.
Mm-hmm. It is a little darker.
But that there, boys.
It's great.
Look at the carbonation.
It's great. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's great. This is so good.
Yeah,
I can't believe how good it is.
Yeah.
Stunned by that.
And you can taste the malt in that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
The Oktoberfest, you can taste the amber and you can taste the grain, the caramel grain that I put in it.
Mm-hmm.
This one, that malt is just perfect. Brewer's best. God, man.
Guys are killing it every single time. This makes me so excited about our specialty recipe for the Taste is Right podcast. It makes me extremely excited.
We still have to get that.
I know, but we're going to get it, and it's going to be great. I can tell.
I think I might get it next weekend. Might get it next
Excuse me.
weekend for sure.
I haven't been disappointed one single time so far by any of these beers.
I'm just happy for the specialty. You know what I mean? Because they literally, Chaz did a great job. Great job. That is so good.
Just knocking it out.
Wow. I bet that Oktoberfest tastes even better now, too.
Good chance.
So,
All right, I'm going to finish this bourbon. I ain't going to let this sit. It ain't shit shelf material, so. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly water, though. We're letting this stuff mellow a little more.
I like, it might sound like a bitch, but I like mine on the rocks and
Yeah,
watered down
absolutely. A little bit of water. I think it enhances the flavor. It tastes better. You don't get that bite. You don't get that burn.
And
you get to enjoy your bourbon.
For sure get to enjoy it. That tasted sweet.
That is so good now. Wow, that's so good.
I wonder if the beer is making it taste better.
Maybe because that tastes so good now.
I stopped. I don't know why it looks like I have a ton of bourbon in here.
It's good. I think your glass.
My
is
glass. That's what it is.
Smaller than mine.
Smidge.
Yeah,
it's a lot
smaller. So his glass looks half full.
Yeah, because I went back and watched some of the episodes, and it never looks like I drink my bourbon. But I know I drink my bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's barely any color. I bet that's what you're saying. Because I take big old drinks.
Yeah, that's good. It's so good.
I'm getting sweetness with it.
There is. There is a slight sweetness to it. Not quite like Larceny. Larceny was way sweet.
Oh, we did pick up a bottle of the Rebel Yell 100, and we picked up a bottle of the Old Tub.
Old Tub for our tournament champions.
Tournament.
Champions.
And who was it that said we need to do a loser's bracket? Timmy?
Yeah, I think so.
I think.
Yeah, why not?
I think that's a smart idea. We'll do a loser's bracket too.
Look at all these fucking tendons.
Yeah, I've already pulled out like 3. I tell you what, guys, this stuff from Kroger's, if you live in the tri-state area, you have got to go pick these up. They're literally right there in the, it's in the meat section, in the middle, in the little like fridge cold spots.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good.
Be sure to get you one of them twice baked potatoes while you're at it.
That was private selection. That wasn't even a big brand.
You know, look at that fucking thing.
Yeah, you don't know what we're talking about. These are, hold on. These are tendons.
This is what the turkey uses to walk around with. It's kind of crazy.
There you go. You've been leaning over that way a little bit, so I just moved it over for you.
Ah, God damn it.
What? Just eat this shit.
Fucking, I ain't eating that. I'm not eating the tendons.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not.
I just take a bite when I feel it. Just stop. All right, I'm done with the bourbon section. I tell you what, that Fighting Cock. Was that the name of it? Fighting Cock? You got dude, I've ate a lot of mine and I haven't got that much.
Tendony fucking shit here. I think that's what it's called. Yep.
Fighting Cock.
Fighting Cock bourbon.
103 proof. I like it.
103 proof of deliciousness.
Yeah, I'm surprised that good pick. Well, thank you for buying it.
Well, it's a good pick.
And I'm going to start making more room on the shelf back here.
Yeah, we're going to need more shelves.
Well, I'm going to build another one. It's going to go underneath here. And I'm going to have a two tier. You're going to have this shelf, then the shelf underneath it. And then once we keep going, once I get this, because the studio is still not done. 2 years later.
A work in progress.
Once everything gets done, I'm going to build different tier shelves. So it's going to be like a step shelf. It'll look cool. But I'm ready to go to the beer section. The bourbon, I give it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, dude.
I was really scared as soon as we opened it and I smelled it. I was like, oh.
What do you think it takes to make it to that shelf? What's a bourbon got to do?
It's got to knock my socks off.
Right.
And there's only one reason that Buffalo Trace still has some bird dogs on top.
That's because it's day one.
That was the first episode.
Day one. That's got to stay up there.
Yep, that was a pilot episode. They will never come down. Those are the exact bottles that we had.
Those are we bought those bottles 2 years ago.
Whatever its age, put 2 years on it.
That's right. Those are 2-year-old bottles of bourbon that we bought.
Have you noticed what else is on that? The barrel wheel? Jefferson's, the 3 we just mentioned, and the Jack Daniels. That stuff. That stuff was good.
The big dogs.
And then the shelf underneath it, you got the Woodford Red Label. Of course, Mike. I put that one up there for him. That big house.
The big house, Tupelo Honey.
Yep.
The Elijah Craig,
Bauer
Hill,
and the Weller.
Yep. The big dogs.
Then everything else is behind us.
Yeah.
Did you see underneath the bar now?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So underneath the bar, I have everything you can think of. From tequila to rum to...
Some beers down there.
Yeah.
That Jephthah.
That Jetha. Is it Jephthah?
I don't know, dude.
Jetha?
I don't know. It's clear.
It's moonshine.
Doesn't look good.
Anything has to beat that fucking...
Dude, that white dog was terrible. There's nothing. I think I'd rather drink fucking lighter fluid.
So, Gene, I'm going to let you do the honors tonight. You go pick 3 beers out of the fridge.
Sweet.
Shiner Bock. I picked these up today. I just got a shit ton of them. Every drop of Shiner is brewed in Shiner. There's really nothing. I'll read that here in a second.
Where is Shiner?
I'll have to read it here in a second. Beckner Ridge Brewery. This is a vanilla porter. And then he grabbed out... Oh, Blizzy Blast from Rheingeist. So which one do you want to go first, my friend?
You know,
this one should be last, I think.
Yeah, me too. Let's go with this.
Let's go vanilla.
Vanilla porter first. So from Breckenridge Brewery.
Okay.
So that sounds interesting.
Yep. So,
I mean, vanilla is a pretty popular flavor in a lot of different things.
Right, and hopefully it's not like last week, because last week sucked, Mike.
Look how dark that is.
It's like that Oktoberfest.
Looks good.
Smells good. Wow, that smells
really good.
It does have a good smell to it.
Vanilla is great for scent. Vanilla always smells incredible.
Right.
Always. Oh, wow, yeah.
It does have a good smell to it, don't it?
That smells great.
So we'll put that up there. So, anyway, let's see if there's anything else on this bottle.
I tell you what, if it don't taste good, I don't know how you guys fucked that up.
Right, because it smells amazing, don't it?
Uh-huh.
There's nothing else on here. So
it's got all the information?
But
who brewed it?
Breckenridge Brewery. Roasted malts with notes of vanilla. So this is definitely going to be a roasted malt. The reason it's so dark is the roasted malts, they kind of burn them a little bit. Okay. That's why you get that coloration that you get.
Let's see if I can find anything on Breckenridge Brewery.
You want to try it real quick?
Yeah.
You're good. Just as you're typing, drink it.
Breckenridge Brewery. There it is. I found it.
Oh my God, that's good. Wow, that's good. Even the after.
Dang.
Yeah, boy.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Tell me that's not good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even afterwards.
Oh, that's what I was getting ready to say. Even the after. Usually we're like...
It might even start taste better.
Better after.
Absolutely. That aftertaste is incredible.
Wow. That's one I could definitely get down on.
I think I might have found it. I did. I found. Is that right? Let me see here. Has it got like a label?
It's just it. 5.4% alcohol. There we go.
I think I might have found it.
That's not bad at all, man. That's really, really good.
Let me get a little information here.
Tell you what, I'm probably going to, since Mike's not here.
It's a Colorado brewery.
There we go. Let's pour some up for Mike.
Pour some up for Mike. Okay, here we go. I got a little information on Breckenridge Brewery here, the maker of this beer. Breckenridge is an American brewing company based in Littleton, Colorado. Select beers can be found in 42 U.S. states. Company was purchased by Anheuser-Busch in 2016.
Ah,
It's a craft brewery.
you know what that means, don't you? That Anheuser, a.k.a. Bud Light, Budweiser, Bush, saw this beer and they were like, if that is that good, we're going to buy you.
And here we go. We have the Vanilla Porter, which is a mainline beer, category beer available year round and is a Vanilla Porter, 5.4% alcohol by volume. And that's really all the information I got about that. I mean, there's not a lot. I mean, it's a small brewery.
That's cool, though.
Good, but it's made in Colorado, so.
It's not a small brewery if Anheuser bought them.
Well, I mean, probably not anymore.
I like it, man.
This is amazing.
That's really, really good.
Killer. Like, yeah.
High five for me actually getting a good beer for once. I never pick beer.
Wow, that's so good. It's like weird. Such a great flavor.
Even if you chug it. Usually I yell at Gene for chugging. It's not a secret on this show. But even when you chug it, it's good.
This is killer stuff. I'm actually really, really impressed.
Yeah.
By how good this is. Plus, it's such a plain looking bottle.
It's simple.
Yeah.
What's that old saying? Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, it's a super simple bottle. You know, got a lot of flashy, like laser snake.
Dude, that was good though.
That was really good. It was the craziest looking can I've ever seen.
We were actually at Kroger when I picked these out of Kroger. And we were sitting there and I seen a couple IPAs. I was like, I want to get another IPA because the last one I got was actually good.
Yeah. Every now and then we run into a good one.
That Laser Snake was a good one. The one that I had when Mike was here was good. You weren't here for that one. But when Mike was here, that was a good IPA. It wasn't too hoppy. And I'm learning a ton about hops.
Yeah.
With the brewing.
Yeah. You're making your own beer. You're going to learn these things.
Well, the Oktoberfest, or not it was the light. So the Oktoberfest came with different hops. You know how I only used 1 ounce of the hops?
Yeah.
Well, I took some of the hops from the Oktoberfest and put them in with the Willets.
Okay.
In the light beer. So I kind of made it my own kind of a light beer. That's why it tastes different than, and I think the coloration and everything too. So,
well, hey, it works.
They got to make it your own.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you go off a list, I wouldn't be able to call it mine.
Yeah.
And I know it came from Brewer's Best, but I switched up ingredients. But nonetheless, this beer, I tell you what, guys.
Wow, that's really good.
Check it out. It's good.
Yeah, give it a go. If you love beer, definitely try that.
Even if you don't like beer, you're going to like that.
Yeah, you'll probably like that.
Kind of chocolatey, too.
I'm picking some. Yeah,
That's from the roasted malt.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, let's go into this one.
Shinebuck.
This one says Bock beer combines old world Bavarian heritage with American handcrafted brewing for smooth, delightful drinkability. Dark beer. Prost.
Hell yeah.
So this was going to go good with our giant turkey leg that we have, and that was not done on purpose. If you can drink ram's piss, you can drink anything.
That's right, buddy. There it is. That's so funny.
So the bottle cap literally has a bighorn ram on it.
A ram on it.
Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
The urine of a ram.
It's a little darker. It's not as bad. That's more of like an amber, though. Look at that.
I like ambers. They're good beers.
It smells like dog piss. Ram's piss.
Great. That's never a good way to start.
I'm just saying.
Smells like Dookie.
Smell it.
Yeah, it's not good.
It doesn't smell good at all. I got a belt.
What is that? Ooh.
That smells.
It lost its carbonation immediately.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed that too. I got a few bubbles, and
there is no head on that at all.
You ready to try this? Handcrafted?
Well, yeah, let's give her a go, bub.
Hold on a second here. Did I read that right?
Let me read again.
In the same brewery where it was first made back in 19... Oh, this is different. Hold on. It says handcrafted in the same brewery where it was first made back in 1913. This gently hopped medium brown brew is the pride of Shiner, Texas. Okay, that makes more sense now. So when you drink this, you're going to get like a dark oak taste.
Like a what?
Dark oak.
Oh.
It's actually not bad beer.
No, it's good. It's good.
You taste the oak flavor?
I do. Yeah. It's very malty. I like that.
It's not bad. It fucking stinks.
It doesn't smell
It
good.
does not smell good, but it tastes good.
It doesn't smell good at all, but it does taste very good.
It's kind of lighter too. It's on the lighter end.
Yeah.
For using the wheat or the whatever they used in it.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
No. I don't hate it.
I tell you what, that's 2 for 2. Usually I'm terrible with beer. Me and you both are terrible with beer.
Just because there for a while I was picking so many IPAs.
Even with the big drink.
Gulp. Yeah.
Even with the big drink, it's good.
Yeah, it is good. I like that.
I mean, it's not one that I would be like, give me a 12-pack of that.
Yeah. I couldn't drink a lot of it.
A 6-pack for sure, because that would be good with like what we're eating.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
goes perfect with this.
This is good.
It would go perfect with a big juicy porterhouse.
Yeah.
Big potato. You know, it'd be a good meal.
Meal beer.
He said meal beer, not mule beer.
Meal beer.
Milmere?
Meal beer.
Milmere.
That's what I said. I'm still picking at this.
All right, well, shockingly enough, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, glass of whiskey, a couple beers. That's big son of a bitch. Speaking of that, let's get a big bag of this bad boy.
Go ahead.
Because don't want to get warm. That'd be a shame.
I like warm beer, though. You know that. He's drinking with 2 hands. Oh,
Well, my hands are kind of slimy from the...
that's funny. That's why you go like this. You don't have big hands, though, do you?
Not real big, no.
See, look at that. Look
Not
at that.
real big.
A fucking catcher's mitt
I mean,
that I got.
I could probably... I could, but...
My hand goes almost all the way around this glass.
You know, they're a little slick from the turkey leg. So.
I tell you what, I prefer that over that.
Yeah. You know what? I think I might.
Hold on a second here.
I think I might.
I think I'm there.
I mean, I don't know if I could drink a lot of it.
I'm right there with you.
I could drink a lot of this. I can drink a whole shitload of this.
We have done that, but taste wise, I think that actually beat the cheetah.
I think it does too. I mean,
maybe it's just the different flavors on my palate. Maybe that's what it is.
I mean, cheetah's just it's got a great drinkability that I just love. That looks like fucking grapefruit juice.
So go ahead and pour it up and I'll read it.
What the fuck?
It's very clear, very pink.
Yeah.
We're going to drink this with our pinkies out.
With our pinkies out.
Speaking of pink,
Like
the turkey leg
like
here.
a glass of rosé. Yeah, your poultry is not supposed to be pink.
It's not poultry. It's not chicken.
Turkey isn't poultry?
I thought poultry was just chicken.
Is that I don't know.
What? Come on, Jamie. Find that out for us.
Google that.
Okay, while he's Googling that,
What
I'm going to read this real quick. Jesus Christ. Handcraft beverage with raspberry, blackberry, and natural flavors. Blizzy Blast is a fruited packed flurry of raspberry and blackberry flavor. 100% chance of refreshment. Okay, then.
The definition of the word poultry. Domesticated birds kept by humans for their eggs, their meat, or their feathers. These birds are most typically members of the superorder. That's a fucking big word.
Let me see it.
Something fucking say that
He's
word.
stroking out.
Dude.
Where,
The big G word. It's in blue.
Gallifort. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what Gene
Big
figured
word,
out, this
big
is
word
poultry.
means fowl. Of the order, another big word, which includes chickens, quails, and turkeys.
There we go. So this is poultry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to go against you.
That's okay. You don't know. Whenever people talk about poultry, usually
I think of chicken.
you think of a chicken.
Yeah.
But it's any kind of game fowl?
No, it has to be. Remember that said in there that it was
so a duck wouldn't be considered poultry.
if it is if you keep the ducks like a farm
Like
of
a
ducks,
farm.
like
Yeah. Commercially.
there you go, yeah, commercial. So let's get into this Blizzy Blast.
Blizzy Blast. Here we go.
So I'll put this up here
Let me
too.
look over here.
What are you looking for? Oh, we don't have a pink can yet.
I'm just peeking over there just to see where. I thought we had Rheingeist down there somewhere.
We do.
The swizzle.
Yeah.
Swizzle. That was the only one that we did not like.
Here we go.
Yep. You ready?
Yep.
I thoroughly enjoy that.
Yep.
You imagine cutting grass and getting a couple cans of these in you?
Yep, that's pretty good.
That is delicious. Wow. Why did she not like that?
You know, I can tell you why. Because it's got something right there at the beginning that is a little off-putting.
It's probably the blackberry.
I think it is. It's very tart. It's almost sour.
Man, that's good. She likes sour beer, though. She likes tart beer. Wow, I could drink the shit out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's
Seriously, imagine cutting grass.
good. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good summertime beer. It's a good springtime beer.
Yeah.
By the pool, cutting grass, doing yard work. Just
Definitely
sitting
by the pool.
outside. Just hanging out outside.
That's really good.
That's killer.
Yeah, that's really, really good. You might not be able to take them home with you, bud.
They're going to stay here, huh?
I think they're going to stay here.
I don't blame you.
Those are good.
They are.
You think
very
Caress would
good.
like them?
Yeah, I think she would. She's a real big fan. Her favorite thing to drink, like the only time she don't drink often at all, but like you get a day down by the pool, and she'll have what the fuck are they called? I think they're made by Smirnoff. They're red. They're called red, white, and blue,
Those are my favorite.
and they're this bright
Love
blue.
'em. Yes.
Oh, dude, she'll drink the shit out of them.
Yeah, but they hurt my stomach because there's so much sugar in them.
They're so sweet.
Yep.
It's like drinking a daiquiri.
And you got to watch them because they will fuck you
Oh
up.
yeah, she loves those things.
It's red, white,
Loves
and
'em.
berry.
Red, white, and berry. That's it. That's
Yep.
it. That's it. And they are
Those-
good. They're delicious.
I bought because it's only seasonal, right? So when they first came out, I bought them. I was like, man, them are good. But I must have bought them on the tail end of them making it, so they didn't make
Couldn't
them.
find any more.
Couldn't find any more.
That
So the
sucks.
next year, me and Casey, I looked at it. I was like, you know what?
Stock up.
I'm buying 2 because they only come in a 12-pack. I bought 4 cases of that because I liked it so much.
Dude, they're really tasty, and that's a beer where, like,
Is it a beer or is it a malt? I mean, where do we draw the line on beer? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really don't know.
On this show, anything that tastes good, I'm going to consider a beer.
Yeah, is it a? But I don't know, man. Usually, when you think of malt beverage, that shit's gross. Malt beverages,
Colt
usually
45 and 2 zigzags.
aren't- Yeah, like, a good example.
Oh, I got something in that fridge for you.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
a good example of
No,
a malt.
time out.
Okay.
I bought it just for you for this episode.
Well, let's see it, buddy.
Hop up.
Hang on.
All right, I'll get it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking to you while you walk over there, even though you're. But a malt. When I think of malt beer, like a malt beverage, the first thing that comes to mind for me, and you know, there's probably other stuff that's more popular and more well known, but for me personally, I love my natural. That's exactly what the fuck I was about to say. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
So,
Oh, this is
So,
what
time out.
you just fucking read my mind.
I was walking. We
Oh my god,
were in Kroger, right? And
you have to try this,
Eugene, I got it for us. Not for the show.
dude.
I got this for me and Gene. It's called Natty Daddy. He was talking about this last season.
8% alcohol.
Yeah. And all they do is lager it. All they
Yeah.
do is lager the natty. That's how they get the higher percentage.
Dude.
Well, they probably take it off before it's cut. But yeah, that's
This motherfucker, dude. You can. I used to joke about it. I used to say, when you drink this, you can feel it in your mouth. Like it's like drinking sludge.
so we were walking around and she was looking for her not your grandfather's root beer. She loves them. That's her favorite. You ever want to get on a good side, buy her a 6-pack.
Dude, this is
So, and I seen this sitting there, and I was like, no way. Eugene told me about Natty Daddy, and it was 2 seasons ago. I remember you talking about that, and you were like, it will kick your ass. So I seen 25 fluid ounces. I was like,
that's a big old can of beer.
Me and Gene get down on that tonight.
Dude, this shit is... I used to go... I was working second shift years ago.
Do you want any more of this? Because if not, I'm drinking the rest of it.
No, I'm good. You have it. I would fucking stop at the store on my way home, working second shift. So it'd be like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'd go home and I would buy 2 of these.
Oh my God.
And drink them and just be completely fucked sitting in front of the TV, watching TV in the middle of the night, drunk as shit.
Before or after kids?
Just fucking hammered. This is before my daughter was born.
No.
Just hammered shit in the middle of the night, sitting there by myself, drunk as fuck. Watching, what was it? Oh, you know what? You know what I would sit up and watch? The fuck was that called? It was when the Insane Clown Posse had their fucking weird little video show where they would watch music videos and make fun of them. It was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was hilarious.
Yep.
It was some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. So I'd lay there I'd sit there drunk as fuck drinking those, just laughing my dick off.
I'm trying to think of the name of that now.
We're gonna watch it when we're done.
Yes, for sure. Damn it. Well, we're about done. We've already smashed through the beer, the bourbon.
Hang on. I'm gonna get it right here.
A surprise entrant to the Gauntlet Studio, the Natty Daddy. Oh man, 8% alcohol. Alcohol? I can't even talk right now.
Last call.
Last call for alcohol. Oh, by the way, I put together a brewery playlist.
ICP Theater.
Oh, that's fucking
what it was
easy.
Called.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. It is not.
Insane Clown Posse Theater. And it was, dude, it was years ago. It was out years ago. And it was so unfucking believably funny.
So I got a playlist put together on Amazon. If you guys want to see it, it's called Ty's Brewery Playlist. Go look it up. That's what I listen to while I brew in the brewery.
Parental discretion advised.
I don't think there's actually anything on there that's bad.
No?
No, it's all country. I got Alan Jackson Good Time on there.
That's a great song.
Oh,
you should
yeah.
put fucking Margaritaville on there.
I think it's on there.
And the song my Alan Jackson did with...
That's on there.
Yeah.
I'll show you the playlist after this.
Buffett.
But I tell you what, boys, got a boy. You gotta get
it.
You gotta get that big old mitt around there.
Make sure I'm not gonna drop that.
You better not drop that.
Fuck.
I mean, you ain't gonna break it. You're
It's not
gonna dent my
break.
floor.
It's not gonna break, but it's gonna make a lot of noise.
So, I got this glass I bought this glass from the Hofbrauhaus the night me, Timmy, and a few other people went to the Hofbrauhaus, and we got Timmy so inebriated that he was trying to cross the street and fell face first in the middle of traffic and everything. Dude, face first. Going from the Hofbrauhaus to the Newport on a Levee to go to the beer cellar.
Dude. I went to the Hofbrauhaus for a friend of mine's bachelor party and passed out.
How do you guys drink?
Sitting at the fucking table.
But how do you
out.
do that? There's a certain point that you get to that you're like, man, I should quit drinking.
Nope. Not at that point. This was...
Even at a bachelor party,
Plus, dude, this was when I was like 22 years old.
Oh, yeah.
So I was hitting it hard.
I wasn't around
Plus,
for that. Sorry, bro.
It was his bachelor, like that day. We woke up and we're doing shots of Jack Daniels at like fucking 10 o'clock in the morning.
But why?
Because
you're going to ruin the fucking day.
We were idiots. We were fucking drunk as shit.
Well, if I ever get married,
blasted, dude.
We're not doing that.
I went to another dude, a buddy of mine's bachelor party. We went, got up, went to Molly Malone's, had kegs and eggs.
Molly Malone's isn't there no more.
It is still there.
Is it really?
Yeah, still there.
I thought they closed it.
Mm-hmm. It's still there. Went down there, had some breakfast with some beers.
Kegs and eggs.
Kegs and eggs. And then we went golfing.
Hell yeah.
Drank beer the whole time we went golfing.
That sounds like a hell of a bachelor day.
Dude, it was a great day, man.
Oh, yeah.
Went out to the bars, went to the titty bars. Dude, it was fucking awesome.
I will disclose this. I am 36 years old. Not one time have I been to a titty bar.
Oh, dude. I mean, it's
I will not go to
some
it.
people ain't down.
Nope.
I know actually a lot of people that aren't down with them. But
I'm not the only one.
No.
Good.
Not even close.
What's the point?
I don't know. Look at girls.
I can do that online.
Ogle at girls. That's it. And they're there to be ogled at, so they're not going to get like upset. They're not going to get mad at you.
Your discretion.
Exactly. They're not going to get mad at you because that's kind of why they're there.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I want you to take some of these home to Carissa, but at least leave me one.
Okay. I think she'll like them. They're pretty good. They're actually very good. This is, like I said, there was something that hit me funny at first.
It was the blackberry.
So when you were like, wow, this is so good, I was like, is it? But then I thought, yeah, it is. It is very good.
Yeah, that's good.
And it is. It's the acid from the blackberry.
We need to get Carissa on the show one night.
That'd be funny. She's not a whiskey drinker, but it'd be funny.
Well, she don't have to drink the bourbon. You don't have to be on this show to drink, period.
Right. You don't have to.
Come on the show and talk.
Come out here. It's like a talk show. We can start having guests.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I got the fourth chair and the fourth microphone.
Dude, have guests. That'd be awesome. I would love that. Just come on here, joke with us, laugh with us. Hey, if anybody wants to come on, shoot us a little message, a little email or something.
I was talking to somebody about this a couple days ago. And the mall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Different kind of places that are open all day long and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's a spot in there, a couple spots in there. You don't have to have a time limit. You can go in. I would like to rent out one of them spots for this podcast.
And just sit there?
Yep.
Yeah,
once I get my ABC license, get my labels printed, have a little, sell the beer throughout the day. And then at night, have the podcast right there.
It's something I didn't know for a long time, but there's parts of the mall you can go there and walk around when the rest of the mall is closed.
Oh, yeah.
So all these stores are closed. You can't shop. You can just kind of walk around.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to get some looks from security like, what are you doing?
Walking around.
But that's also something people do. There's mall walkers. Older people that just need to get their steps in.
Tell me you wouldn't do that, though.
Oh, absolutely, I would. I'd love to get a little table one day, set up all this equipment, and do a show from that little concourse at the levee. Just sit there.
That would be badass.
Right there in the outdoor area.
Yeah.
And just sit there and, hey, come here. Like, come on over. Let's talk for a second. What's your favorite kind of beer? Just bullshit with people. It'd be a lot of fun. I don't know what it would take to do that.
Might be on to something there, my friend.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun.
Or even do it over by, not on the levee, but go past the levee on the flood wall type deal right there. Yeah.
And just run a show down there, do that, and just chat with people and bullshit.
That's portable.
And just talk to whoever
people
comes
that want to
around.
talk, yeah.
Hey, have a seat, grab a mic. Let's talk about beer. Let's talk about bourbon. Is there anything you want, anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Do you have thoughts? Almost like a talk show.
Kind of like that a little bit.
So do I.
I tell you what, man, that beer is good. The Ram's Piss that we were talking shit about.
Yeah.
That beer's good.
And they'll come on the show. They'll sit down, put on the headphones, and we can, whatever weird beer we got that day, pour them a little shooter.
See what they think.
Let's chat.
Who's driving us home?
That's a good question. And there's Uber. Well, no, because we'd have to have the equipment. So there would have to be an arrangement on how we're going to get to and from.
Yeah, because I'm not drinking and driving.
Exactly. Oh, and never ever.
No.
Never ever.
That's actually, I like that. We'll talk about that off here. Guys, let us know what you think about that. If you would like to come on the show.
If you'd like to see that, if you'd like to be a part of that.
Yeah, let us know. And that'd be a nice little backdrop. Cincinnati in the background.
Yeah, Cincinnati in the background. Or anywhere. I mean, we could do that shit wherever.
Yeah.
Just set up shop somewhere. Just to chat. Just to talk.
Parking lot.
Right. It's some bowling alley.
Yeah, I don't know about the bowling alley. But as for me, as always, guys, I'm done. We knocked it out tonight.
Absolutely. This has been a good time.
The beer was perfect for the
Killed it.
first time in a while. I highly recommend these. Damn, son.
Dude, I tore it apart, man. Very much left.
I highly recommend the
I just kept picking at it.
the turkey legs from Kroger.
I haven't had dinner.
Oh, neither. I didn't eat it.
That was my dinner. Well, you said we were doing turkey legs and a fucking twice baked potato. I was like, dinner time.
What do you think?
Crack it open.
Ah,
Let's do it.
you ready?
Put that down.
G.
Oh, there it is.
All right, so this is how we're gonna go out then. We're cheersing to my beer.
Might as well. He brewed it. He bottled it.
Yeah.
And now he's drinking it.
Hell yeah, that's the best thing about this. When I first built this bar,
That's how we roll.
boom, right there.
Look at that.
When I first built this bar, right, the same day I built it, Casey came downstairs and I was like, you know what? I want to drink one of my beers on the bar I built. You know what I did? I sat here and drank probably 6 fucking light beers, man.
Yeah.
So, man, look at that. That is, fuck, that's good. Oh, by the way, 2 weeks we have another beer ready.
Redbeard's Revenge.
Redbeard's Revenge. That'll be
yeah.
ready, and well, it won't be ready. It'll be 3 weeks before it'll be ready for the first taste.
Okay.
So
how long has that got until it's where this is?
okay, so I'm doing the secondary fermentation now, which will be another week. And then a week after that, or another week, bottle it. The week after that will be the first taste, and then a week after that will be the second taste. So
Okay.
So we got probably about a month before.
That's fully carbonated.
Fully carbonated, fully ready to go, ready for the palate.
Okay, cool.
That's the only thing that's killing me about
It takes time.
I don't have the equipment to make it faster.
And that's fine. That's fine.
I'm good with that.
Fine.
We can drink these.
Just imagine if we were making our own bourbon and we were like, okay, it's in the bottle. We got 7 years.
we only have about 8 more weeks.
Oh,
did you say weeks? No, we mean years.
No, 7 years. So, we'll be ready to rock in 2030.
Pull up a chair, boys.
Like, fuck.
We're too old for that shit.
Yeah, we ain't got that kind of time.
But anyway, as always, for me, stay at the ready. I'll see you on the next one.
Keep your whiskey iced, boys and girls.
Cheers.
Cheers.